Yo. I don't know. I'm trying to switch up the intros because I'm feel once again I'm opening it up with I don't feel like saying what's up guys. But Sorry. I keep wanting to do these more often. I want to do these more often. And I have another one that I've recorded already that I just haven't edited and posted. So I don't know. Now it just seems like a little bit of a task that I have to actually do instead of just sitting down and getting them out, you know? Which is fine. Which is fine. Um I just want my thoughts to be a little more organized, so it makes sense. But anyways, what did we do? When did I last record? I think it was on like Sunday or maybe it was Monday. Anyways, it's been good. It's been good. Been seeing that girl more. The girl from the library and the the Spotify thing. She came over yesterday actually. Today is Wednesday. She came over on Tuesday. We spent like the whole day together on Tuesday. Um, yeah, we like got lunch, and then we wait. What did we do? Hold on. Okay. I remember. So last time I recorded was on Sunday, and so we'll just go from Monday. So Monday I hang out with her. Before classes, we like get lunch and then skate around for a little bit. Oh yeah, I gave her my skateboard, and now I have hers. Well, I'll pull it up, I guess. Let's see. Just real fast, just something quick. This is hers. It's pretty cool. The deck is, it's purple. You can see the little chip. So the deck is purple, but this is hers. The wheels are Formula 4s. I think they're like 53 millimeters. 53 millimeters, like 98A durometer. So it's not like the best for cruising around, but mine, I did all of the research. She has Bones Red's bearings, and mine, I splurged. I got $125 bearings. The Bones Swiss Ceramics, literally the best bearings you could get. Bones Swiss Ceramics, and what do you call that? I got OJ Super Juices, which are, I think, OJ Mini Super Juices. So they're 55 millimeters diameter, as opposed to her 53, I think. So they're bigger, and they're wider. They have a full, the whole wheel is touching, as opposed to like, wheel's gonna be like a skateboard wheel's gonna be like this typically, but mine's like wider, so there's more contact with the ground, So it's a smoother experience, and my trucks are the Avenue suspension trucks. It's like the new technology or whatever, but that also helps absorb the impacts and stuff. And so it's a really, really smooth ride, and it's, I crafted it up, I drew it up, and it's beautiful. But she also really liked it, so I let her try it, and she was like, "Yo, can I take this back? Like, can I skate on it for a little?" And I'm like, I am a everyone's doormat. I can't say no. I have no capability of setting any boundaries. And so I said yeah. And I skate every day to class. And I don't think she does typically. She did today though. So I guess there's that. But I use that every day. And it's like, when she asked, I was like, "Oh, is it okay if we switch for a little bit?" Like, yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine that she can use it for a little bit. But I just get, you know, like if I had a pair, I'd be like, actually, I really like using it and I skate every day, and I don't think you skate every day, so no. But I'm not gonna say that. Why would I say that? Like, who are you kidding? Okay, yeah, so we go skating. I let her use it. We go to our classes. And then she texts saying, like, oh, let's hang out after classes. And then so we hang out. She just comes over real quick. We make some ramen. I cook up some eggs to use in the ramen. It's like the instant ramen from Costco. Tonkatsus. But those are good. Those are good. I like those. But yeah, so we do that. And then she leaves at around like 6 or whatever. And then we text for a little bit more, and then she stops texting me at like 8 or something. Because she's hanging out with her friends or something. I don't know. Who knows, right? You can say whatever you want to the other person and then do something completely different, right? So you never know. So then a little bit of me thought, holy bro, imagine she just ghosts me and I lose my like $300 board. That would be terrible. But it didn't happen. And yesterday, we text more. I go through my regular scheduled classes. I actually decided to walk to my classes instead of skate. It's funny actually. My classes start at 1:30, and for some reason I thought my class started at 12:30. So I was already planning to walk, and it's like a 22-minute walk to my class. So it's a decent walk. So I was like planning it out, like, okay, I'll leave earlier than I normally do because I skate. But then what actually happened was I showed up an hour earlier, and it was like, what on earth is going on? Like, why did that happen? I literally couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you why I decided to show up an hour early. I didn't even know. I didn't realize I accidentally showed up a whole hour early. Like, what on earth? I was legit walking to my class, and the campus was like more empty than usual because people, they're in their classes. So I'm like, wow, it's really empty right now. This is so strange. So the whole way I'm like what's happening? Like, is class canceled or something? And then I finally get there. I get to the door of class. I don't open it because then, like, right as I get there, I realize, oh my god, it's 12:30, and my class is at 1:30. My class is at 1:30. So instead, I just go mess around for an hour. I get some food at the MU, the Memorial Union. They just, it's just the center of campus basically, and it's like the place to eat, right? Whatever. I get Qdoba, which is just like rip off Chipotle, or it's another Chipotle basically. And then, I go to the MU, and then it's a little more busy. It's like, okay, so this is where everyone is because no one has classes yet, and it's lunchtime, and it makes sense. It makes sense. So that was like oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I go through the rest of the day. It's fine. I meet up with my friend actually. So normally I have a class at 1:30, and then I get out at 2:45. I talk to the girl I sit next to in that class. It's great, whatever. We actually, we had a good conversation. Sometimes it's not as good, but today was good. Or Tuesday was good. Yeah. And then actually one of my other friends wanted to go study for a little bit because he had a test tomorrow. I didn't really have any work to do. I low-key don't have any work to do. But he didn't have any work to do either. I know he had work to do. He had a test on today actually. But he was gonna go out later with his sister and his aunt because his aunt was in town. So he was just gonna study for a little bit, and I had a class at 4:30. Okay, yeah. What the heck? So normally I have a class from 1:30 to 2:45, and then I have another class not until 4:30. How? I was just trying to explain that, and I got so sidetracked. I just jumped to the gun and started explaining my other story. But yeah, so we're studying there for a little bit. I'm just kind of messing around, kind of getting work done. I did like the tiniest little bit of work because I don't really have any work to do. So I hang out with him. He gets his studying done. He leaves for his aunt's thing, and then I have like a 45-minute period where it's just me, and I'm getting my work done. You know, I get some work done. That's whatever. I go to class, and it's great because normally I go back. Normally between my classes, I just go back, and then I just like eat or do something for the gap, like almost 2.5 hour gap, I think. 2:45 to 4:30. Yeah, almost 2 hour gap. So yeah, normally I go back, I eat something. But since I was an hour early to class, I had already eaten, so I just kind of I just hung out. I did work. It was fine. Went to class. That was also fine. And then, ooh, she was like, "Oh, when do you get out? When do you get out of class? Like, we should like play Minecraft or something." And then so I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." Actually, my ass, my lying ass, bro. I am such a liar. I was, well, okay. See, you can't make yourself too available, right? Because Monday we hung out, on her whim. The previous days we had hung out on her whim. And then so she was like, "Oh, let's play something after." And then so I had to be like, you know, I can't be your toy, right? I gotta at least look like I am busy. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on this assignment with my friend after class probably, and it's gonna take us till like 8." And she had a meeting at 7. So I was like, "Okay, whatever." But then she was like, "Oh, after my meeting we should hang out." And I was thinking like making dinner and stuff. And I was like, "Okay, if you want to hang out this badly, like I want to hang out, sure, I'll do something. Because otherwise, my life is boring and I'm not doing anything. So sure, I'll hang out. It'd be fun, right? I'm glad to be doing something, regardless. If one of my friends asked me to do something, sure, I would have done something. So we went, and when we hung out, and we decided, or she decided, it was like, "No, let's make dinner." So she saw this like Japanese onion dressing recipe for salad. So I ended up picking up the ingredients from Trader Joe's while she finished up her meeting, and then we met up, or she came over. We made dinner. It was great. And then we just hung out in my room. We played video games, played Minecraft. She just watched me, or we played together. And then she was like, "I'm more of like a watcher." So then I just kind of explained all my PC stuff and like what I do here and my insane keyboard. I know I already showed you guys, but this is like $400 probably. But look at that. Boom. Boom. Like, it's a cool keyboard. These are ceramic keycaps. They're you know, to get a very specific sound profile. They're heavier than plastic keycaps, right? And the keyboard's got some cool technology in it. It uses magnets and the switches to like analog press, because a normal switch, it has an on and off function, right? But these switches on my keyboard are analog. Like it reads the input of the sensitivity, like the how hard you push it, it's reading that. So it uses that to you know, it acts faster than a normal switch, basically. We'll just say that for now. If you want to learn more about it, it's the Wooting, the Wooting HE or something. I don't know. Lecker switches they're called. But yeah, keyboard is cool. I've customized it, took it apart, like lubricated it, got different switches for it actually, lighter switches than the base switches that it came with, so that I can push it down even faster. Anyways, I'm explaining all this to her, and then it's like she ends up falling asleep on my bed, and I'm like, great, what am I supposed to do? And the funny thing is, this is not the first time we've been here, bro, because you know, I think I explained it in another video, but the whole thing was like we had met at the start of the year, right, through Hinge and stuff, and so we were, you know, we were hanging out a bunch, and she did end up in my room and stuff, and she fell asleep on my bed before as well. So like, this is not the first time we've been here. Asleep on my bed again, and I'm like wide awake, and it's like, well, great, what am I supposed to do? So I end up like, I go shower, and it's like, well, cool, like, okay. I come out of the shower, I get out of the bathroom, she's still sleeping, and then it's like 4 a.m. Or it's like 2 a.m. or something. She's like, yeah, I'm just gonna sleep here till like, maybe I'm just gonna sleep, but then I will wake up and then leave so that I can wake up in my own bed so that I can go to class, because she has a 9 a.m. And I'm like, damn, you have a 9 a.m. and you're here. Like, sure, whatever. So I'm like, you're more than welcome to stay. She's like, yeah, I want to go back. I don't know. So she ends up going back, and then I get to sleep in my own bed. But it's like, I don't know, is that a green flag? Is that an invitation to also go and sleep next? Like, what am I supposed to do? Anyways, that's its whole own thing. But now we get to today. This morning, where she was like, oh, we should get lunch again before class. I was like, okay, great, yeah, let's do that. So we hang out for a little bit. We actually end up in the library, and we're like studying. Not really studying. I feel like every time we say we're studying, it ends up we end up super duper off track, and we don't get any work done. But she showed me her research and stuff, like brain scans and stuff. It's pretty cool. It's like real life application stuff but she's doing for like part of her clinic, like her job. It's like, that's cool, that's sick. But anyways, that's been my day, or that's been my week so far, and I haven't even gotten really to talk about anything, like any of my thoughts and stuff. It's just been plot summary of my day. But it's good, you know, because I like having the memories documented, I guess. But that'll be it for this video, okay? I have to edit the other one, but I will record, I think. I will record another one, so that I can actually get into my thoughts and stuff, you know? But I just wanted to have this at least as like a documentation of my week. So I'll see you. I'll probably just record again right after this in the same outfit, because, you know, I like this outfit. I've been complimented on my sweater. One of the guys I sit next to in class is like, yo, that's a banger sweater. It's like, thank you. So anyways, I like it. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I'll see you guys soon. Okay?